All right, if you've ever thought about dipping your toes into the crystal clear blue waters of the Kobalt 40 volt line, now might be a perfect opportunity and time to do so. You can get the 40 volt 690 CFM brushless backpack cordless electric leaf blower with two 4 amp hour batteries for $150. Now this is also going to depend, on where you are, your location, what stores. Not every store has got this price right now. It's going to depend on your location. Like I said, maybe the season we're in. Are you freezing cold yet? Are there even any leaves left on the trees? That sort of thing. Now, this is a good value considering that each of these batteries cost this much each. So you're not only getting one, but you're getting two. And then you're getting a charger and, of course, the tool itself. I like this one. I'm going to give it a shot and then compare it to that Ryobi 40 volt backpack blower that I did a video on a while back, probably a year and a half ago or so. Really before I really started getting into making any sort of videos. That one, of course, I think has about 640 CFM at 145 miles an hour versus this one that, of course, has got the 690 CFM at 135 miles an hour. Another thing I like about this, and if I try to scroll right now, it'll get all wonky, but it's got the fuel gauge on the trigger that shows you the level of charge of each battery. A lot, sort of like that Makita OPE stuff, like the lawnmower, the string trimmer, and I think maybe the blowers, maybe the X2 blower. I'm not sure. And I don't know if the newer one, the newer 18 volt Makita blower has it or not. But anyway, you really don't need it on a handheld blower, but a backpack blower makes it nice because, of course, you're wearing the backpack and it's inconvenient to take it off to keep checking the battery level. So this kind of gives you an at-a-glance view of your charge level on the batteries. So kind of gauge yourself a little bit on how much quicker you need to work or how much time you still have left. It says here getting 200 minutes on low, 25 minutes on high, or 17 minutes of runtime on turbo with the two 4 amp hour batteries. Now I want to say that may or may not have been on par with that Ryobi backpack blower. But again, we'll kind of check it out to see. Again, 130 miles per hour at 690 CFM. Nothing to sneeze at for sure. Again, I'll put the link below, but you're going to have to you're going to have to search. You're going to have to check at the stores around you. Kind of keep an eye on it the next couple of days. I think they're starting to sort of get rid of this 40 volt stuff to make room for this spring, for that Ego line coming. Ego left Home Depot for Lowe's, and they never really have a full transition this past season. It was almost like a soft transition, like a soft opening. I think this spring we're going to see a grand opening, so to speak. But just to give you some perspective, the 80 volt here, the 80 volt blower is 580 CFM, and I don't think the miles per hour is any higher than this at all. If anything, it's about the same. So again, there's no real advantage to having the 80 volt stuff. You only put one battery in it, and it's probably pretty heavy. This one is 22 pounds with both the batteries and the blower itself. But anyway, I think they're really starting to make room for the Ego stuff for this coming year. We saw clearance last week on the blower, the pole saw, the Kobalt 40 volt pole saw. Again, I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but I'll put the link below in the description. And here we go. The 24 volt handheld blower is $150. So really about the same price. With this blower here, you're getting a lot more value, a lot more power, and a little bit more comfortability putting it on your back versus, having it in your hand. This is going to feel like there's nothing on your back, especially considered when you compare this to a backpack gas blower. Anyway, check the stores in your area, and good luck.